Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. We're going to ask Spirit today, what is next in love? What is coming towards you? We are going to manifest love, or we are going to confirm love. So let's see what your cards are saying. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. So grateful that you're here. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages. What is it that you want me to know today? What is it that you want me to think about? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have aptitude. I'm going to say the ability. Okay. You have the ability. You have the ability to achieve. You have the ability to dream. You can create. So I guess Spirit's just reminding you that you can create the life that you really do want to lead. I'm going to go with that. I have adventure. Okay. Cinderella's pumpkin. You can see a little bit of a fairy tale energy there. So are we ready for an adventure ready to begin? So we do want that. We definitely want an adventure. I think starting any relationship or entering into a relationship, if you're already in one, definitely is an adventure. We know that. We never know where it's going to lead us. And I have abandonment. That's coming into me as abandonment issues. It could be on your side. It could be on their side, that they are struggling with. Every time I fall in love with somebody, they walk away. They don't want to stay. They just can't hold on to it for some reason. So maybe Spirit will share with us a little bit more information about that to begin with. Let's see what else Spirit has for you today. Spirit, talk to me about this adventure. I want to know the adventure ready to begin. I want to know what you have for us. Let's see. I have an 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and I have a 6 of Cups. So I can feel the newness. I can feel the excitement. I can feel things building. I feel like somebody is working up the courage is how it's coming into me with that 8 of Pentacles. They're either thinking about, let's get this thing going. I want to contact you. I want to get this. I want to tell you how I feel, but it's very much a lot of new energy for sure. But a little bit of, I feel very comfortable with you, and I'm getting the courage. I'm like building up the courage is how it came into me. So sometimes we just kind of pause before we enter into something. We kind of think about that person. We wonder if it's somebody that we really want to date. We give it maybe a few days. We might give it a couple of weeks when, we meet them. But some people just want to think it through. They just don't want to jump into something. So I feel like this person is getting to know you possibly in a different circumstance. We could be talking. We could be just chatting. Maybe we haven't met in person, but we've met online, something along those lines. I have an 8 of Cups. So I do have that number 8 jumping out at me, 888. Let me see what the angel number is for that for a moment. I'm just kind of curious why 88. I'm wealthy. Okay, let's see. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. So is Spirit letting you know that the person that's coming into your life, they don't have to be wealthy, but they could be filled with abundance. They could be a person that just has the ability to make money. They could be a person who is growing a business, can juggle a lot of different things and have multiple streams of income. And in the sense of taking care of whoever they're with, not that they're going to pay all your bills. That's not what I'm saying, but they want to have a healthy and I guess, a comfortable, I'm going to use that word, lifestyle. So maybe Spirit sharing with us that whoever's coming into your life, let's just say along the lines of being a very hard worker, which would be nice. And they reap the benefits of that hard work. So that is wonderful. I have a Queen of Cups. I really like this feeling. I really like this feeling of walking towards something. This Eight of Cups, I'm walking towards something. I've released something. I'm walking towards something. I want something better for myself. I love myself. I look at how I even like how the hand is, she's like holding her heart. I think it's definitely a queen, but she's holding her heart. And it's this feeling of, I've got it, I'm just in control of my own feelings, and I'm just holding my heart close to my chest, and I just know what I want. So I am believing in that right now. Thank you, Spirit. I have a Two of Pentacles. Now, this is definitely going back and forth with, I'm getting the courage. So I like the Jack in the Box. We could be like turning the handle, for those of you that remember Jack in the Box, turning the handle until it pops out. So this person could be just like turning this handle, and then all of a sudden they get the courage, they reach out. So it could be a sudden shift is how it just came into me, that all of a sudden you hear from this person, you realize that they've changed their mind, they've opened up, they have decided, I guess would be a good way to say it. But I like this feeling of boom, like they jump out of the box. I have a Nine of Candles. Now that came into me as this has been a long road, a Five of Candles. So this could be a struggle with this waiting. You could be frustrated with this particular person for some of you. You could be, I don't feel like it's already been a relationship, but maybe you're getting tired of the back and forth, and maybe they really aren't pulling the trigger to set up a time to meet you. Don't spend a whole bunch of time with somebody in that level of a texting emotional relationship. If this person can't meet you in person, they're really just looking for somebody to feed their emotional void, and they're not really looking for a real relationship. So you don't have to tell somebody your life story in text messages or chats. Just use that time to get to know them a little bit and then set up a meeting. But so many people get trapped in that early stage of getting to know somebody and having feelings for somebody even before you meet them in person. And you really need to meet people face to face. I have a Six of Wands, so it will be successful when we meet. But I do want to be careful with tying up a whole bunch of energy and a whole bunch of time. Like I said, just with some going back and forth. And I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. The people who just want to be text buddies, like I don't need to be your pen pal. And if you don't want to meet me in person, then this isn't ever going to be a real relationship, because I actually want to see somebody. I want to talk to somebody. I want to sit across a table with somebody. So you need to see the body language, the eye contact. You just have to. Let's see what these little, what are these? Little messages from the forest, whispering woods. Let's see what the whispering woods. And I love the picture on the back of the deck. It's a little fawn. And for those of you that have been watching me for a while, I called my soul fawn. So when I want to talk to my soul, I just say, hey, fawn, what do you think? All right. So hope, an idea, like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. So absolutely, there's this sense of hope. There's this sense of adventure. They said in the beginning, they said that there was, this person who's getting the courage to shift their energy and be in this. So I do want that person to come forward, Spirit. I really am hoping that I feel like there's a connection here. They need to make more of an effort is how it's coming into me today. I have music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if we only listen. I'm going to say yes, in nature, listen to the birds, listen to the wind, listen to the trees. The trees are, leaves are blowing right now. But it came into me more as listen to your inner voice. Listen to the hope within you. Listen to what your inner voice is telling you. If it's saying, I'm tired of just being this person's pen pal. If this person doesn't ask me out soon, I'm going to tell them to move on because they're wasting my time. So I do feel frustrated. I feel both. I feel frustrated and I feel hopeful today. So I'm frustrated because of lack of movement, I guess. And then I feel hopeful that if it does move forward, it could be good. So, but the lack of movement is kind of upsetting to me. These two flipped over. I want to get these two. Let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too light. So they could be asking you to let go of somebody that is wasting your time. Maybe they're opening your eyes today to somebody that really is just wanting to sit in their house, Spirit saying not put in the effort. Okay. So the person who doesn't put in the effort in the start of a relationship or to start a relationship isn't going to put in the effort to be in that relationship. So because if they can't put it in the beginning, what makes you think that they're going to put it in at another time? So be careful with that. I have friends. The most unlikely friendship can form like variegated lichens on hard rock. They can create a bond. Is this person, sometimes people are put into our lives as just a friend. If this person's just going back and forth and you're having a good time chatting with them, say, hey, let's just be friends. You're not interested in a romantic connection. It's great chatting with you. This has been fun, but I want to find a lover. I want to find somebody to be with. So if you start to feel like you're wasting your time, put them in the friend zone. See what happens. See if that pushes them to make a move. Let's see what else they're saying. Your options are kept open. I really feel like Spirit's letting you know today to not waste your time with a certain type of person. It's the lack of effort. There's something going on with me today that they're trying to open your eyes with. This person isn't putting in the time, the energy, the effort, and you deserve that. You deserve somebody who wants to go out of their way for you. So I think we're letting go of somebody. You don't love me. Maybe you're not attracted to this person. Maybe you don't want this person to chase you. Then tell them you're not interested. Don't waste their time. Don't lead them on. If you're not going to be interested in somebody, do not lead them on. Allow them to move on to find somebody that they will want to be with. Stand your guard. All these numbers are jumping out at me. There's my 8-8 again. That jumped out at me. So something is going on with me today with that. And stand your ground. Know what you want. I have someone is unhappy. I feel like I'm frustrated. I really do. And I get it. I think a lot of you people are blowing smoke. They're telling you one thing. They're kind of leading. There's a lot of leading on. I'll call you and they don't call. I hope we see each other soon and you don't see each other. Do not have these relationships with people that are an emotional relationship and you don't get anything else out of it because you're giving all of yourself to somebody that you're not even sharing other aspects of yourself. So again, that you don't need a pen pal, and I would stay away from those types of people. I would just say, if you don't want to meet me in person, I'm moving on. That's all. Don't waste your time. Spirit's definitely letting you know today that you have a choice. You always have an option. I have Temperance. Could be very frustrating and you're trying to just stay in that, I want to be in peace. I have Judgment. I have a 10 of Pentacles. There's my wealth and abundance coming into me. Beautiful. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I want to grow. I want to expand. What else is jumping out at me? I like the stars. I do. I feel like the stars are aligning in this card. So there is something going on around you that is positive. It's a little bit of the intuition coming into me here with this third eye as well. So, and I also like this kind of sundial. It's the feeling of time. It's just a sense of time. So right now I feel like Spirit's letting you know that the person who's supposed to be with you brings you this abundance and is willing. I'm going to use that 7 of Pentacles as willing to invest and see where this goes, grow, expand. Spend time with you. A King of Pentacles, they're secure. They are grounded, Spirit just said. They see abundance. They see the horizon. They see where they're headed. So I also like this all eyes are on you energy, but only if they're seeing you in person. Only if they are looking at you across a table, having a drink, going for a walk. I feel like, yeah, they can't take their eyes off of you, but only if you're in person. And so if you've got somebody who just keeps delaying a meeting, I'm not available, we'll meet soon. And this has been going on for a long time. And you feel like you have an emotional relationship with this person. Just remember, you haven't seen them in person. You haven't seen their body language. You haven't seen where they live. You know, there's so many things that you don't know about them. So you want to be careful with that stuff. I have a 4 of Wands, beautiful. And I have a Tower. I have a feeling that Spirit's saying, let go of the person who is your pen pal. I guess the person who lacks the effort, obviously, and focus on this person who sees a future. There's a sense of stability. There's even a home in the future. There's even abundance coming in the future. And I have 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of my deck. That's always a feeling of a back and forth for me, making a choice. But I feel like the choice today is yours. You could have somebody that's wasting your time, and you keep thinking that because they're texting you and because you talk on the phone, or because you like the attention they give you in those communications. But you need to ask yourself, is it real? And then you need to put this person in their place and say, if you're real, then when are we going to see each other? And if they keep delaying it, I'm busy, I'm working, there's something else going on, is what's going on. I have a Queen of Wands. I want the person who desires you. I really do. And sees a future with you, sees you. This just came into me as I'm filled with hope. I'm filled with optimism. I'm not going to settle for anything less than somebody who puts me first or puts me above all else. So I don't know about you, but all we have is time. And if somebody is taking our time away or our energy away, it's preventing you from inviting in the person who you are meant to be with. I want to go to some surrender cards today, because maybe Spirit has a few things that they want you to let go. And that might help you, because I felt so frustrated. And some of you may be feeling frustrated. So maybe we need to do some surrendering to get rid of that energy and really just focus on the hope, because somebody could really be, I guess you're starting to realize that this person is just really wasting your time. And that's a hard place to be. Let's see what they want you to surrender to today. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. take action. Be confident that you have chosen the right path. So trust your decisions today. If Spirit is saying, take a look at this situation. Who is this person that's tying up your time? Is this going to turn into something real? Or are they just looking to, fill a void for themselves emotionally? I feel like a lot of those relationships are just for that. Let's get one more. I want you to believe. I want you to look forward to the adventure. And if it's not right in front of you, then we'll keep manifesting because you deserve more. And I guess that would be the biggest message of all today. Surrender to the denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So are you in denial as to where this connection's going or what a particular connection means in your life? Are you being realistic about the connection? So sometimes we just have to take a step back and take a look at where are we putting our time, where are we putting our energy, and who are we putting our time and energy into and why. So today I feel like Spirit's letting you know that we are going to, this person, we started out with somebody maybe working up the courage to reach out to you. So if they're ready to make their move, great, then let them move forward. But it's a little bit of a test. It's a little bit of this doesn't move forward in the very near future, I'm moving on. And I'm going to hope for the person who comes forward, who really wants to put in that time and really wants to put in that effort. So let's thank Spirit for this message today. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com.